If your fruit trees aren't producing fruit, you're going to want to watch this video so you can learn why. All right, there's tons of reasons why your trees might not be producing fruit, but first off, we'll start with pollination. So let's use apples as an example. They need two different types of varieties in order to pollinate. So if you just buy one apple and bring it home and plant it, and it doesn't produce any fruit, lots of flowers, it's because it needs something to pollinate it with. It could be a neighboring crab apple, or you're going to have to buy another apple tree, and it cannot be the same apple. So if I come home with a gala, I can't plant another gala beside it and think that they're going to pollinate because they have the same genetics. So you have to buy a gala. Let's use an example like a mac, and the bloom times have to match up. So if I buy the gala and it flowers at the beginning of May, and then my mac doesn't flower till the end of May, those aren't going to work. The bloom times have to match up. So that's something you're going to have to watch for. Another one to watch for is the genetics. So the rootstock, which is the bottom part of the tree, it's a completely different part of the tree. That's going to tell you how big the tree is going to get, how quickly it's going to produce fruit, and how well it does against disease. So something like a dwarf or a semi-dwarf, they're going to produce fruit in 2 to 4 years, whereas a standard apple tree, ones get really, really big, they can take 8 to 10 years. Same thing with pears. Pears are notorious for taking a long time to pollinate. So that's another thing to watch for. Another one to watch for is just the stress of the tree. If the tree's not getting enough nutrients, if it's dried out, if it's gone through droughts, if it's not growing at least a foot a year, it's a good sign that your tree's really stressed out. And when it does get fruit on it, it's just going to drop those apples or the pears or whatever your type of growing. So making sure that your tree is really healthy and strong, keeping that good foot of mulch around the tree at all times, and making sure it's watered is going to help you get more fruit as well. If you have any questions on this, don't be shy, send me a DM. I'm glad to help you guys out. Hopefully this video helps. Have a great day.